Okay, last time on GemCraft, left the same kind of note for myself. Just a strategy, the way to play the game. Make big AoE gems early on. Combine things willy-nilly. I don't need to stress out about getting all of the pure gems. They can be mixed from everything that's available. Yeah, and then pursue mana upgrades, but only once the start of the map is fairly secured. Hey Retro, how you doing? You're level 28. I'm doing really well on that one. Let's see. I need to remember my keyboard shortcuts too. Probably want to build another tower near the thing, right? Maybe not, actually. It's pretty good. I get to start with more gems now because I've got skill upgrades for it. Start something there. That's in range of both of those, yeah. 6 is combined gems. I have to remove it first and then combine. That's right. Let's see, I'll go ahead and place this just to have something there. I think I asked this last time, but there's no inherent benefit to fast forwarding things, right, other than that the waves go by faster. The benefit is to pushing the waves to come out sooner. That does give you extra points. The pressing fast forward just speeds up the gameplay. I'm doing okay on leveling up. So do you only get more XP if you get a higher score than what you had before, or do you always get XP for rerunning stuff? Have to get a higher score. So I'll get extra XP equal to like the difference between my old score and my new score. Gotcha. That was a bad decision. I'll merge them here once I get some points. Rhythm game, that would be really cool. I feel like there's a lot of genres to mix and match with tower defense still. Tower defense deck building. It's a cool concept. Wait, I was just joking. Tower defense deck building has been done? I need to repurpose these guys, we'll see. Alright, micro. One of the Bloons games. Here for the day. Learn to stop asking questions or you'll regret knowing the answer. It's interesting. And the cards, like, equal towers or kinds of towers, basically. That's cool. Like when games do stuff like that. Those are like bosses. Lucky, lucky. Whoops. RPG that uses DDR for combat? That's a cool concept. Indie game? I hadn't heard of it before. Ooh, this guy's rough. Oh, that works. Cool. It's on Steam. Right on. 15 combined gems in one battle. How do we do? Path of Exile has tower defense? Interesting. Do and take damage depending on how well you do the rhythm portion. It's one of my favorite things about Mother 3, the rhythm component to combat. I'd love to see more people do that. Skills. I think I already have all the most important skills. Basic starter gems. Yeah, this one's gonna be a big deal once we unlock it. Okie doke. No, what's Sweat Shop? The new league mechanic is tower defense? Interesting. You know, that's a pretty cool beat. What's going on there? You're talking about rhythm tower defense. Give you a bonus if you can get a beat coding going. Should have been hitting the mana upgrade through all that. Oops. Ours are workers, finished products so they can be shipped. Oh, that's cool. I like when people play around with that to be like, it's basically tower defense, but it's not obvious that they're towers, right? It's a fun concept. Oh, those things are annoying. About to have a really bad day. Need to find some way to slow them down better. Oh, people that wrote Legacy and Fundamental Furies. They made it first. That's interesting. about to hurt. Ow, ow. Let's slow it down. Didn't kill it in time. It's about to hurt again. Oh, that's death. Whoops. Really need to have a sense of how much damage I'm about to take. I can never really tell. I was super close into the wave too. It's a super bummer. Alright, let's keep it off fast forward. A little bit too confident. Whenever I'm in danger, I'll keep it off fast forward. $88 mana to banish. I don't think it tells me how much. Unless of the 88 mana to banish is what it's describing. Banishing is when they like get to the exit, basically. Come on. And one more remote, please. Right. I have like no splash damage at the moment. It's kind of kicking my ass. Yeah, I used to be way too conservative about that. Partially is because I had it on fast forward, so I didn't really have the time to dedicate to it. So I shouldn't be playing on fast forward, basically. Not yet, anyway. I'm not good enough. Completely forgot to start the GemCraft timer. Hold up, I'll fix it now. For 15:29. $16 actually. Because I got interrupted by having to do all the video setup. Go Gems, you got it? You can do it. I didn't let you put one there, because it would be kind of OP if you could. So many hits. Because of the twistiness of this corridor here, it makes sense to have more towers rather than like a super gem at the beginning. Also, since I don't have a lot of access to strong AoE attacks. Target priority. What do you mean by that? Boss versus fast, that kind of thing? Moat's paying the bills on the fast ones. They gave me way more trouble last time. High HP, low HP, further along. That's cool. You just like right click individual towers to set those. Which is the first GemCraft game to be like a Steam release instead of a Armor Games Flash game? Yeah, I think the priority in this one is it attacks the first thing it sees and continues to attack it so long as it's in range. I think that's how it works. Poison towers that target higher HP, so they poison the enemies, make it all the way down the track poisoned. That makes sense. Come on. How many? It's just out of range there. Wondering if it would be worth modding that tile. Probably not, though. Yeah, I'm still trying to learn when gen bombs are worth doing. Some people have said you should never do them, they're always garbage, because they're not mana efficient. But I didn't use them at all at the beginning because of fear over mana efficiency, so I think there's a use case for them, but I don't know the game well enough to know when it's correct. This is the wave that killed me last time, I think. Oh, it's about to kill me again, isn't it? Oops. 324 mana to banish. I guess I can survive as long as I don't spend any mana until then. We play maps with better skills. I think throwing tier 1 gems isn't terrible, maybe? Is it ever correct to let things reach your base? Like, can you get more points as a result of that sometimes? Or just delay death for longer? Lack of AoE damage is kicking my ass. So it's worth throwing gems at the end of a map too when you have no more use for them. I think we won one level where we were so close to death, but I grabbed my best gem and threw it at the boss as it was making its way to the exit. Hopefully I'll get enough shots off that we'll win. Let's see. Hooray! Affected less by armor. Down 15 gem bomb, build 3 towers, 25 gems, 15 combined gems. I feel like a single super gem is better when you have access to AoE though. Oops, I've got new skills. Try to back out of this. Turn to map. Skills. Alright, I got my new thing that I wanted. Initial and maximum mana, mana gain per kill, mana replenished per second, cost of buildings, buildings are towers only, or does that apply to things like moats? Okay, let's try that. So, new skill hype. Towers and moats? Okay. Yeah, I get access to like every color. It's kind of cool. So all three of them cover several of these squares here. Probably better justify an Uber gem this time. So I can like queue combine and then click it only when I have the mana. What's a 4-length chain? Blind red is poison everything basically, right? Oh, chainhead. Which one's poison? You get extra score for clicking the wave blockers, but fast forward itself doesn't change your score as far as I can tell. Oh, line versus green, okay. Score is important because that translates to XP. We want lots and lots of XP. That was a little suboptimal, but what are you gonna do? Put something better in this one if I can. At least throw that there for now. Try making some Uber gems here soon. Problem is I'm super slow at like taking them out of the tower. I wish I could combine them in the tower. Should keep an eye on what all the bonuses are, like for like building multiple towers and doing this and doing that. It seems like those are quite good for overall value. Yeah, it's easy to panic and misclick though. right? It's a problem I keep running into. Might as well put something in there. Try to get some mana upgrades here. I'd be interested to see what the early levels are like with all these skills. There's a lot of levels that you're only able to get the max rank on by having all the skill points. So you're kind of expected, if you're trying to 100% it, to go back to early stages once you have your skills maxed out. Did they keep the skill system in all the sequels? Also, what was the skill that was locked by the Armor Games website? Since I'm never able to get it. There's a skill system. Doesn't look good. A little late. Oh wow, I just needed to get one shot from the Uber gem. Okay. Maybe that was the armor thing you were talking about. It's actually a pretty good spot for a moat right there. Banish costs less mana. So you can tolerate them making it to your base slightly better. So much mana right now. Second GemCraft also has a broken Armor Games broken. I see. After that, they're on Steam and the like. Oh, I just noticed the monster count at the top. That's useful. Monsters awaiting is how many are in the wave but haven't appeared yet. I see. This tower sucks down here. Not a fan. Get the one in the lead, super gem. No, that was kind of trash, but I'm just doing my best over here. So Futurama quote, your best is an idiot. Louder and sadder. Bender was a truly special... Oh, next. Oh, there's gonna be a new GemCraft coming out? That's cool. I'm really interested to see how this series evolves over time. 2019. I see. So the skill I picked up before that increased throw efficiency was like increasing the blast radius, among other things. Do the added effects of a gem apply when you throw it? Like the poison splash, that sort of a thing? Dozens of iterations. Get him! There it is. Oh, I should have hit mana. Get some extra points there. $30 combined gems in one battle. So there's bronze, silver, gold for each of these. 50 gems maybe is the silver. Okay. Those are the same thresholds for every stage, I assume. Not great, not terrible. All right, let's see. We got 20-ish minutes left. I'm going to try doing level 1, but with all my skills and on max fast forward. See if that changes much of anything. Was it different for each stage or something? You've reached a higher level. Quite a bit more points. I only gotten glowing frame on one stage so far. What's the next ability I got? I think this building one may have been the last one I was excited about. Medium starter gems, pure gem mastery, high grade. I guess medium and high grade starter gems is kind of exciting, but building cost was the one I was most stoked about. For whatever reason, I did this epic stage like perfectly. Don't know why. So we got a lot of high value tiles here. So it seems like you get more value out of increasing your mana regen if you do it earlier in the stage, because then it's applying for the whole rest of the stage, right? So maybe it's correct to try to, like, well, you have the weaker waves to hold off on upgrading gems and just try to get as much mana regen as you can. Got the highest value tiles already. That makes me a little nervous. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Wish I could see, like, floating damage numbers and their health whenever I shoot them. I really have an intuition for how much trouble I'm in a lot of the time, you know? It's fine. This is the hallway of death over here, right? That corner in particular. I think all three of those tiles in the corner are... I've got them all covered. I think we're okay. Definitely want your strongest gems in the front so you can move them if you need to, right? Whereas if they're in the back, it's too late if they've already passed that part of the track. Ooh, pretty significant lack of AoE damage here. That guy's in our hurt. At least he's fairly slow. Right. Yeah, it can save the day by itself. I just get into the RTS thing where it's like if I spend time combining gems, then I'm gonna have problems. It's time not spent killing shit, you know? That's just because I'm bad at, like, managing. Like, I know I'm making a sacrifice whenever I allow a gem to go on cooldown like that. But I can never tell when that's correct to do and when it's a mistake. Come on. No, he's not gonna make it. It's okay. He just loops around. Banishing just sends him back to the beginning of the track, right? Uh-oh. Should have moved stuff to the end. It's too late now. Womp womp. Keeps any damage taken when it starts back at the beginning. Oh, last wave too. I wasn't expecting to get a bunch of fast ones. Alright, we've got about 9 minutes left, so I'm going to try to get higher scores on the earlier stages, because I can hopefully do a better job with more skills. Taking the towers out and throwing bombs. I see. I didn't click it in time. Bummer. Sure, what's the hint? Oh, it's much better. This one I barely passed, apparently. Thought maybe I could do a shenanigan like that. Doesn't look like that's gonna cut it. It's actually not terrible. Maximum effectiveness of high grade gems. The first stage, for instance, anything on a grade 3 isn't any better. That's based on levels that you're in? What level you're playing in? Oh, HP of monsters. So how do you know when to stop upgrading gems? Just feel from playing the game a lot? Curious. Now I'm wondering if I can, like, get away with stacking them all up and just gem bombing them to hell. Not this time, I'm gonna lose, obviously, but... Oh, hey, that got me a full one. Yeah, especially when you start with a ton of gems. I wonder if I can just win with gem bombing only. Not that easily. Doesn't one-shot them. This might actually work. Let's see. Ah, but it's not going to give me a lot of points because I didn't upgrade my mana enough times, I guess. Or at least 30 gem bombs. There's an achievement for winning. Oh, it was actually pretty close to a glowing border. Okay. It's kind of a funny way to cheese early stages. Oh, I see. So having a mana upgrade is a score multiplier. So you want to do as much, if you're going to do this cheese, you want to do as much mana as possible before you call all the waves. Gotcha. I thought that doing the mana upgrade just gave you like a flat score boost. I didn't realize it was boosting all score earned after the fact. So I wonder now, I reset and just put all my points into gem bombs. I got enough time to do one more level if we do it that crazy way. To remind future me to do the skills differently if we go to a later stage here. Now it's tower defense, right? Now we're playing with towers. All right. I can use that to get a ton of XP, basically. Now I'm just going to remind my future self, I might want to keep doing this, get full bars in the early stages since I can clear them so fast. Future Marstead, you've currently spec'd for just throwing all your gems because you can easily win the early stages and get a glowing outline for them. So just make sure you redo your skills next session after you're done doing that. But you probably want to beat some of these early stages really fast. Get yourself some extra XP so you can max out more skills for when you attempt the later stages again. All right, last game today is Quantum Break. It'll take me a sec to switch the HDMI cable over. I'll be back in a few.